good. I really have to enunciate. And I'm dying to know the hand signal for every word. I want to just sing it really slow so I can learn a few things. Weird. 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 I won't grow up. I don't want to go to school just to learn to be a puppet and recite a silly rule. If growing up means it would be beneath my dignity to climb a tree, I won't grow up, never gonna grow up, not me. I won't grow up, I don't wanna wear a tie or a serious expression in the middle of July. And if it means I must prepare to shoulder burdens with a worried air, I won't grow up, never gonna grow up, so there. I'm never gonna be a man, I won't. I'd like to see somebody try and make me. You wanna try and make me turn into a man. Catch me if you can. I won't grow up, not a penny will I pinch. I'll never grow a mustache or a fraction of an inch. 'Cause growing up's all fuller than all of the awful things has ever been. I won't grow up, never gonna grow up
early in the morning. You might not like talking to me. I need coffee just to be able to make coffee. I wake up like a cat up in a tree. Some folks rise and start shining. They're all ready to seize the day. As long as they keep their distance, everything just might be okay. I wake up early in the morning. Oh, yeah. What?
Early in the Morning Afternoon News is filmed before a live webcast audience with your anchor, Nathan Moore. Good morning, good afternoon. Nathan Moore here reporting to you live from the Early in the Morning Afternoon Newsroom. What's going on out there? What happened? Anything happened? What's going on? Is the mic on? Is this thing working? Check, test 1, 2. Hello, world. I haven't cheated. I haven't peeked. Boys, just to catch you up on the home front first, had some scary moment in Valheim last night. Opened up the game, and all the work we'd done over the last couple of weeks was gone. The map was there. We could still see the places we've explored and where houses should be, but no, the houses weren't there. Nothing was there. None of the bosses we had defeated, none of it was there. Quickly went online into the forums searching for my heroes. All I found was a lot of other people complaining about the same phenomenon. I was like, oh my goodness, this is terrible. I don't even know what I would do. I found a little button that said manage saves, and there were 4 old saves from May 1st in there. And I went through each one. The first 4 of the 5 did nothing. The 5th one brought back the houses. Hey, cuz. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. What's up, buddy? Hey. Love it. Love it. I'm glad you're on the YouTube, on Nathan Moore on YouTube. I know you're linked into the Hippie Fiasco page there for a while. It's all moved over here now to Nathan Moore on YouTube. Well, the good news is, back to the story, the last refresh did seem to work. We lost a little bit of progress, but it wasn't nearly as devastating as it was at first. There's also a huge update for Fortnite that just dropped today. It looks like it has a Star Wars theme. May the 4th be with you. I can't believe they didn't drop it on May 4th. Why May 2nd? They were 2 days away from a perfect marketing campaign. May the 4th be with you. But no, May 2nd, today, there's a 3 gigabyte update for Fortnite. What's it going to be? It says use the Force is their banner. I can't wait to find out. Also downloaded a new game that just dropped today called Redfall, and going to be checking that out. I should be streaming all this stuff on Twitch, but I'm too old and lazy to do it, so I don't think that's going to happen. All right, well, it's time to put on our news hat and go check out the headlines. Let's see what happened in the world while we were sleeping. My goodness, I'm a little nervous. All right, news hat on. I've been working on the colors of my cartoon here. It had this. I watched it. I had a visitor last night and watched it for the first time on the big screen. I hadn't ever done that. I can't believe I hadn't done that. Saw it on the big TV and realized I had this green halo around my whole body. So I worked on that this morning before I went to bed. And looking at it now, it looks like my hat is really dark. Does it look cool? Here, I'm going to check it out real quick. Oh, it works. I'm into it. All right, here we go. Into the headlines. Oh, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Another bank collapse, second biggest in history. Oh, no, folks. All right, hold on. I'm kindling the music. Let's have a moment of silence. Stocks under pressure. Fed decision looms. That's some big text. Oh, another update on the home front. I did just install an ad blocker. Great recommendation from my visitor last night. Recommended trying out an ad blocker. So we'll see how that might smooth things out. Regional bank stocks slide to new lows. What do we do? Do we pull our worthless money out of the banks? Ronnie, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Is my daily headline news show. You're in the loop now. Every afternoon around my first cup of coffee. Long time night owl here. First time listener. First Republic seized and sold to J.P. Morgan. I didn't think J.P. Morgan was alive anymore. Biggest gets even bigger. Revives too big to fail. Small businesses feel crunch. Job openings tumble. Battle of the activists. Hindenburg shorts I don't even know what that means. Icon? All I can think of is Star Trek. Con. White House debating if debt limit constitutional. Boy, look at the frowny face on George Washington there. It's a whole thing. What's going on? Banks collapsing? World War III begun? Man. Let's play some Valheim. Holy moly. British fighters scrambled to intercept Russian jets off Scottish coast. Kremlin building defenses deep inside own territory, fearing sweeping counterattack. What if that happens? What if Ukraine goes on the offensive the other direction? Ukraine gambles that Putin won't use nukes. Vlad grooms Moscow for defeat in leaked crisis. I'll just let that sit there for a second. Holy moly. Top of column 1 is rough. Hollywood writers strike. There they go. We should hire them. I need writers. I don't think I could afford them. First in 15 years, battle over streaming pay. Hollywood in turmoil. Late night shows shut. Holy moly. Shuttered banks, shuttered Hollywood. Biden isn't only official who could pardon Don. Who paid for DeSantis' trip overseas? No one will say. No one will say. I didn't do it. Did you do it? I didn't do it. Nope, wasn't me. Charles adorned in glittering gold robes worn by ancestors. Prince Harry's 24-hour flying visit for coronation. Inside huge security plan. Lagerfield and problematic past center stage at Met Gala. We read this yesterday. Sin City? ? Hot springs, kayaking, spas, health, the new wealth in Vegas. God. Let's go to Vegas and get healthy. There we go. Switzerland wants children to eat less chocolate, more insects. Please. Eat 2 more crickets and I'll give you a Hershey's kiss. China renews embrace of Maduro's Venezuela as the USA looks on. That's the end of column 1. All right. Here on column 2, check in on the chat here. We do have some breaking news on the music front. A couple of big stories. First of all, our good friend Sam Chase had a stroke, a freaking stroke. I reached out to him. He is on the mend. He's doing much better. I said we were going to cover this story on our news channel and asked for an official statement, and he replied thus: "Not every stroke of genius is a stroke of good luck. Mine was definitely one stroke over the line, but I have learned that it takes different strokes to rule the world." We got a little bit of footage of him very soon after his near-death experience, I think would be a good way to put it. Here's some actual footage from that moment.
Trying to live long enough that I don't croak. Spending all the time I got till I go broke. You never really know when you'll go up in smoke. It happens sooner than you think if you have a big stroke. It's hard to find the wording when your brain isn't working. And during it's concerning if it'll ever be returning. But I'm happy to announce that I'm here to say that on the other side is a brand new day. Well, I ain't dead yet, but not for lack of trying. I'm too busy living. There's no time for dying. There's no place in hell for a life lived well. Well, I'll take that bet, 'cause I ain't dead yet. Oh, well, I'll take that bet, 'cause I ain't dead yet.
Oh my God. Love you, Sam. Get better, buddy. Oh my goodness. He is doing much better on the mend. Holy moly. Meanwhile, in other music news of good friends, well, not a hero passed away yesterday, 84 years old, I believe, Gordon Lightfoot. What an influence he was on me, an early hero of mine. Some of the best songs of all time. One of the longest songs ever to be a pop hit, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. But songs like Sundown, If You Could Read My Mind, the list goes on and on. What a rare talent he was. Rest in peace, buddy. And one more close to home music news. Willie T. Taylor is stuck in Houston, folks. His van is broken down. The man is stuck in Houston and really could use some help. He does have a Venmo and a PayPal. Both are at Willie T. Taylor. Willie T-E-A Taylor, Taylor. Also shopping at WillieTTaylor.com could help him get out of Houston. His van is broken down in Houston and he is stuck. If there's anybody out there that can help, if there's anybody in Houston watching this, I don't know, anything you can do, check him out. Willie T. Taylor is stuck in Houston. More later as the situation develops. We'll keep you abreast. Yeah, there you go. All right, down column 2. Here we go. Biden seeks to flip script on freedom in 24. Oh, there's a weirdly worded headline. Flip script on freedom. Oops, hold on. Even louder with Crowder, ex-staff spill more dirt on besieged host. Now, I know who this is because I'm a YouTuber. A lot of you might not know who this is because you're not a YouTuber. But his big claim to fame was his Change My Mind series, where he'd set up on college campuses with some triggering exclamation and challenge people to come change his mind. Guns make us safer, change my mind. I don't know, stuff like that. But he's roiled in scandal now. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on there. It's even harder to care. Apple Google team to create alerts for cyber spying location tracking. Apple Google. Is that a thing? Apple Google team? I'm just hearing about this. To me, there's a headline within a headline here. Apple Google is a thing. And the Apple Google team to create alerts for cyber spying tracking location. One of the big AI pioneers has left the Google staff. He's warning about the technology's future. Now, he says that he believes that Google has been largely ethical with how they've pursued artificial intelligence, but he is so fearful of the potential for its future and how rapidly it's growing that he had to leave Google in order to speak out against it. Because if he was still working there, there's non-disclosure and different agreements he'd have to sign to really speak his mind. So he's left the Google team. He says the idea that this stuff could actually get smarter than people, a few people believe that, but most people thought it was way off, and I thought it was way off. I thought it was 30 to 50 years or even longer away. Obviously, I no longer think that, he says. He says he felt Google had acted responsibly in its development of AI, but that he had to leave the company in order to speak out. Here's a video link in this article that I think we maybe should check out here.
Weekdays at 4 p.m. on NBC News Now.
It was the latest smash hit track from mega artist Drake and The Weeknd, until we all learned it wasn't. It's artificial intelligence. Anonymous creator GhostWriter997 says he generated the artist's voices, fueling AI's first real viral hit, Heart on My Sleeve.
I like it.
I kind of like this.
So we wanted to find out how it actually gets made.
Wow.
Create a track.
Here we go.
Singer, creator, and former American Idol finalist Terrence Southern uses AI to write songs.
Voice capture, voice cloning, video cloning. It seems like pretty much every aspect of what a musician would care about in their process is now something that AI can be a collaborative partner on.
So at her studio in LA, we asked her to make us a Drake/Katy Perry mashup entirely using AI.
Okay, so it starts by asking us a few basic questions.
All right, I can't wait to see what this does, but I just want to take a moment to point out, check out this red desk, red chairs, and color matching iMac. Just kudos.
First, the AI wrote the actual music.
It's
Pretty
a
good.
start.
That's amazing already.
Then we decided on themes.
Midnights, fast car, the club, dark lights.
Then it was time to bring in the lyrics.
Wow,
Let's
what app
just
is
start
this?
by giving ChatGPT our keywords, saying, write us a song.
Within seconds,
Redemption's what I seek, and I won't stop till my soul's complete.
The club is packed, but I feel alone. Everyone's dancing, but I'm on my own.
with help from Taryn, we laid down the vocals.
The moonlight guides away until the break of dawn.
In the night sky, I see my past, all the regret and the pain that I amassed. But
Now, all that was left was to dub our voices with AI-generated versions of Drake and Katy Perry for the final product.
The night is a canvas where dreams are born.
sounds good.
In just 5 hours, with multiple software programs, a bona fide hit.
All the regret and the pain that I amassed, but redemption is what I seek. And I will.
How far should AI be involved in music?
I think it's less of a, is it morally or ethically right or wrong, and more, how can we better the technology so that there is a fair and equitable system in place?
Streaming services eventually pulled Heart on My Sleeve, but not before spawning 10 million listens.
Wow.
Universal Music Group, who represents Drake and The Weeknd, saying it has a fundamental legal and ethical responsibility to prevent the use of their services in ways that harm artists.
You almost don't know where to begin with the copyright and ownership issues because there really isn't a clear precedent for it.
Is AI the next Napster?
It's a threat to copyright, realistically.
Right now, you can listen to AI Kanye singing Hey There Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City?
Wow.
Or AI Rihanna stealing Beyonce's Cuff It. Some artists are embracing it. Singer-songwriter Grimes says she would split 50% of the royalties on an AI collab using her voice. An ongoing debate as we gaze beyond to the brave new world of music. Steve Patterson, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Man, that is interesting, and that's fascinating. I mean, it could be a new source of revenue for artists, for somebody like Drake to to sell the plug-in to like Grimes said, 50-50. Sure, you can use my voice, just cut me in. That is wild. That is wild. Can we hear it do some Woody Guthrie? I want to hear it. We have the synths and the electronic music is one thing. I'd be really curious to hear the folk singer version of it. Folk might be spared the carnage. Oh, but you're not going to get 10 million listens on a folk song anyways. Wow, that is fascinating. AI race to recklessness could have dire consequences. Tech experts warn. Well, there you go. Fascinating story. All right, Apple, Google. Vermont becomes America's first suicide tourism state. Oh my goodness. Road trip. What? I guess they're allowing suicide for probably terminally ill people. I don't know. Dr. what's it called? Doctor-assisted suicide. Is there a word for it? Euthanasia. Boy, it sounds like a cool band name till you find out what it means. Pornhub blocks Utah in protest of new age verification law. Utah is just pacing back and forth in the room. Livid. List best states in America. Gosh, I wonder if we're on that. Bob Lee, new details turn tech industry murder case upside down. Mark Shue, welcome to the show. Is Dr. Kevorkian still with us? Is he still alive? Dr. K? Florida judge denies defendant's use of medical marijuana, suggests Xanax instead. What? No, we do not want you to use this medicinal plant placed here by God himself in order to help mankind. Instead, use Xanax, made by Pfizer or Moderna or whoever it is. Vets alarmed by rise in pot poisonings among dogs. We got to train our dogs, stay out of the pot. Down, bad boy. Out of there. Loneliness poses profound public health threat, Surgeon General says. Aw. That's a sad headline. All right, we've made it to column 3, folks. This is the moment I take a second just to thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching Surly in the Morning Afternoon News, coming to you every weekday soon after I wake up over my first cup of coffee, checking the headlines before I don't peek before we go live. You can check it all out on the YouTube channel. Nathan Moore Songs is it's Nathan Moore on YouTube, youtube.com/Nathan Moore Songs. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell to get notified when we're live, because there's all kinds of shows that happen from Nathan's Land with no set time, and you don't want to miss any of this. So be sure to click the bell to subscribe so you'll be in the loop. Keep your ear to the railroad track. Biden sends 1,500 troops to Mexico border. Few leads. False alarms as search for Texas gunman drags on. This got the manhunt. This is still happening. Army to miss recruiting goal again. It's lost its allure, huh? Minnesota man sets fire at mosques, harasses member of Congress. Feds say, well, this Minnesota man needs to be settled, needs to be calmed down. Better get your act together, Minnesota man. We're going to get Florida man to come beat you up. Vice preparing to file bankruptcy, never turned a profit. Yep, welcome to the business. Tell you what. The news biz. It's hard stuff. Never turned a profit. BuzzFeed stock price dips below $1, risks delisting. Oh, BuzzFeed. National Mall site approved for a memorial to fallen journalists. Taking a moment of silence here for our fallen brethren in the field of journalism. There are a lot, for as much as we, with good reason, have a righteous amount of ire towards media and the manufacturing of consent and the way institutions tend to work in for-profit businesses. There still is a proud history all the way up to this very moment of journalism all around the world, and many brave reporters out there all over the world risking life and limb to bring us the real story on the ground. Here's to you. Arizona woman stung by killer bees more than 75 times during family photo shoot. You got to wonder why the bees singled her out. What'd she do to anger the bees? It was a family photo shoot, but only one woman, apparently, 75 times. Can you imagine? She's looking around like, why aren't they attacking you all? Why are they leaving you alone? Ow! Ow! Why aren't you stinging them? What did I do? This is stupid. Scientists record increased activity in brain moments before death. That's the life flashing before the eyes, folks. It's been proven. And aliens could contact Earth using signals from cell phone towers. They sure could. In fact, wait, I'm getting a call right now. I'll let them go to voicemail. Well, folks, we seem to have made it. This did just get sent in through some back channels from a news hound that is now in Europe on vacation, so is not able to tune in live. But Silas just sent in this. He felt like it was a need-to-know situation. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Chilly Willy. Now, this is funny on so many levels. This glacier, as you can see, is very phallic. It's extremely phallic. I mean, you don't really get more phallic than this. But the thing that really cracks me up is it was taken by a photographer. This floating phallic iceberg apparently was captured by photographer Ken Pretty, who lives in the town of, wait for it, Dildo. Dildo is the name of the town. As he flew his drone overhead, Pretty, who hails from the town of Dildo, realized the hulk of ice bore distinct resemblance to a characteristic part of the male human anatomy. Looking from land, it wasn't quite clear, said Pretty. But once I got the drone out there, it was unreal how much it looked like, well, you know. You could really make a stiff drink with that ice. Oh, it's real. I tell you what, folks, it is definitely real. It's Wait, I'm seeing if there's any other funny jokes in here. It's all in good fun. They think it's Photoshop, but it's real. One person viewing it inquired as to whether or not that's where baby icebergs come from. We want to send Wilbur to investigate, but he's more nervous than usual. I mean, this guy has died several times covering, but I don't know. Wilbur, get out there and see what you can find out. Get out there and let us know what's going on. Oh, another water. I am swimming. What? 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 No way. I'm going to climb to the top of it. Wow, man. All right, Wilbur here reporting from the top of the phallic iceberg off the coast of Dildo. It's true. It's not photoshopped. Completely here. Oh, my God. All right. Yep, legit. All right. Apparently it's been verified. Wilbur has been on the scene. Roving reporter is a true story, folks. Thank you, Silas, news hound out there roaming the world, bringing the hard-hitting news that the world needs now. All right, folks, we did it. We survived the news another day. Live to live another day. My goodness, it's time to dance. We could probably find a better backdrop than this. Bound to be something, right? How about we go to the Discord server for some gifs or gifs? Good morning, good afternoon. Go get them, Tigers.
I ain't putting up with no sissy fuss, no sissy fuss. I ain't working in the town. I ain't pushing no stone up no hill just to watch it roll back down. In no factory, no, never again. As long as I was working in that factory, I ain't never had no friend. Now I will always be free. And if you wanna know, I wanna show you how. There ain't no one ever saying to me, where you think you're off to now?
Thank you so much for tuning in. See you tomorrow around the same time. You know, subscribe, click the button. I'll let you know when we're live. Go get them, Tigers. Give them heaven. Always trust your cape. You got this. With a toothache, I wake fired with a stack of bills. It's my chance to be bitter, and there's plenty to be bitter about. I wake wise to the wicked ways of the world, and I snarl and I grimace and pout. I wake up early in the morning,